So I'm going through a bit of a phase right now where I'm a little bit sad and lonely. So instead of looking for a relationship, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a puppy. I would just like to address something. So recently I posted something about how I can be really lonely being single sometimes. And so many people responded being like, well, just learn to love yourself and, work on yourself, and then the right person will come along. And while I appreciate that and all, I do love myself, and I have worked on myself for years so I can truly love myself and love my own company and my alone time and everything else. But that doesn't mean that I can't also be lonely sometimes and want to share my life with someone. So, the next time someone says something like that, just know that it might be slightly insulting when your only response is just work on yourself and someone will come along.
According to the U.S. Census, 53.2% of women ages 18 years of age and older are single, alone, and unmarried. That's a lot of women who think being strong and independent is the way to go. See, ladies, when you've been fed that narrative and lie and you latch on to it and you run with it, what's going to happen is it's going to leave a void within you, a void where you think that a dog, a cat, a lizard, goldfish, a bird is going to fill. No amount of pets, no amount of times you go to that shelter and you volunteer and you do all these different things is going to fill that loss of masculinity, direction, security, protection, guidance. That's what you need. See, ladies, I understand you and you're lonely. Most of you are miserable. You cry yourself to sleep. It doesn't feel good being single because as men, we have a lot of things to work on. We have a purpose. We're not really supposed to seek out relationships like that. It's very feminine. So we have our business. We have different things going on. We go to the gym. We go out and hunt. We go out, compete into the world. We build and create. Ladies, you're supposed to be building and creating for a man at home. But since you don't want to do that, now a lot of you are sad. You're lonely. Heck, most women, believe it or not, they think that I'm just going to work on myself. Because notice she said that in that video. She says, I've been doing things to build myself up and make myself happy, basically. And I've been really working on myself. But I want some companionship. Well, here's the thing. No man is going to come out of thin air and say, oh, you've been working on yourself. Oh, great. Okay, I want to be your boyfriend. I want to be your husband. It doesn't work like that. And that's a big reason why you ladies are single, because you don't want to put yourself out there. You don't want to do any work. You just expect Prince Charming to just, oh, there he is. And you expect him to win you over. You expect him to do all these different things for you. And on top of that, ladies, your standards are ridiculously crazy. I know women, and I've seen them, 250 pounds, not wanting to date a guy who's 250 pounds. They want a guy who's in shape, who goes to the gym, who has a great physique. It's insane. A lot of women, they want a guy who makes six figures. Okay, so why should he commit to little old you when he can be free, when he can sleep with any woman he wants, when he can do whatever he wants? Most women, believe it or not, are just getting pumped and dumped. A guy hits you up, you can come over at night, you can watch a couple movies, have some wine, and that's it. And this is why most women are lonely and single, because you don't possess the qualities. You haven't really worked on yourself and done the things that you need to do to keep a man. You've just been told, oh, well, I could just give him sex and that's it. And a lot of you ladies come with a bad attitude. You don't come willing to serve and please and be submissive. See, the 3 S's you ladies need to keep a man. Are you ready? The 3 S's: sex, silence, and sandwiches. That's all you need. If you want to keep a man, ladies, sex, silence or peace, being submissive, and sandwiches. Learn how to cook. See, ladies, ask yourself this. Do I know how to cook? Am I willing to learn? Am I willing to serve and please a man in the kitchen? And most women aren't. They say, well, I don't have to listen to no man. I got a job. I got a degree. I can do these different things, but you still want a relationship. You want to neglect a man's needs, but you want your needs met. You're living a 2022, 2023 lifestyle, but you want a man to give you a traditional sort of lifestyle. You want him to court you. You want him to do all these different things. So ladies, you want your cake and you want to eat it too. But it doesn't work like that. And you're starting to see more and more women single. Each passing year, that percentage will go up 60, 70, 80 until there's going to be tons of single women with cats, with houses, with dogs and different pets and lizards single. That's because you're not willing to do the work to keep a man. You're not willing to put in that effort. You're not willing to go above and beyond to keep a man, to secure a man, to make a man happy. Believe it or not, guys, I've seen women who say, well, I don't know how to cook. And they laugh like it's a joke. And it's like, you don't know how to cook? And they just refuse to cook for a man because they think it's beneath them. Ladies, have you asked yourself, what can I bring to a man's life to make him want to be with me, to make him want to keep me? Because if you haven't asked yourself that, or if you haven't asked another man that, what's going to happen is you're going to be lonely for your entire life. You're just going to be passed around. You're going to be on a carousel, getting ran through, and the guy's going to be like, oh, I ain't trying to deal with you. Trust me, men know who they should commit to. We're not dumb, and we pretty much know right away. It doesn't take us years and years to really want to be with the woman. We know if that woman possesses the qualities that we want. A woman who's going to be an asset, not a liability. And believe it or not, most women don't ask themselves, what can I do to make a man happy? But ladies, you want a man to make you happy. You want a man to do all these different things, take you shopping, make you laugh, take you on adventures, basically pay your rent, pay the mortgage, take you on vacations, do all these different things. Just think of this, ladies. You want a man to do all these different things, but when it comes to you doing something for him, what do you bring to the table? See, that's a hard question for you ladies, because most of you are going to say, I don't know. I am the table. No, you're going to need a lot more, because your degree means nothing to a man. Your job means nothing to a man. That's for you. So what are you willing to do? Are you tired of being single? Because it's a lot of women like that female in that clip who are just fed up. They're on TikTok, they're on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all these different social media platforms. They're crying out because they are tired of being a third wheel when their friends go out. They're tired of seeing couples holding hands and doing different things, and they're sitting there wondering when a guy is going to come sweep them off their feet. So ladies, you're going to have to go out there and get the guy. You're going to have to put yourself out there. Unless you want to be single and be totally fine with your dog, like that female said, she just got a dog and no, you're still lonely. You're still unfulfilled, because that masculinity, that void, listen, that's a light to you guys. Ladies, most of you are dark holes and you need something to grab onto. You need a man with a purpose, a man who's a builder, a man who has a vision, a man who you can ride his coattails and get behind and follow. So what will it be? What are you willing to do, ladies? Or are you just going to sit around and say, well, I'm going to get another cat? You don't listen. Don't do that to yourself. And if you do, you're still going to be sad and lonely. So are you willing to give a man sex, silence, and sandwiches? It's up to you. Those are the three S's. See, that's easy, ladies. But if you are unwilling to do that for a man and you just think, well, he should just love me for me. No, it doesn't work like that. See, commitment means sacrifice. And you ladies want commitment. You want a man to sacrifice his time, his money, his energy for you. Why should he do it? That's the question. Yes, you want commitment. You want a relationship. You want a boyfriend. Some of you want marriage. Why should he do that? Why should he sacrifice? Why should he commit? Why should he stop whatever he's doing in his life to be with little old you?